Incense. Incense. Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
I don't want to do you any favors.
Huh?
I don't want to do you any favors, but there's 5 guys surrounding me right now, armed with deadly weapons.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so I'm going to operate under protest and duress and threat and coercion.
Okay.
Okay.
Put your hands on your back. Drop the cigarette. Drop the cigarette, bud. Put your hands together.
What am I being detained for?
You have a knife running around?
No.
Spread your feet. With someone?
Do I have a fight? No.
Yeah, spread your feet. Spread your feet.
Someone called us at a fight? That is not true.
You said you had a knife, bud.
No, I don't have a knife. I swear, I don't have a knife. That's crazy. Why do I have a knife? I'm just got out of jail.
You got your ID?
I have an ID for Christopher Fleming. But I'm not that person.
Christopher Fleming?
Yeah, yeah. That's not me. It's like a colorful word shit. But like, I haven't done anything wrong. I just said they're going to go on the way. I'm really not harming them up yet. But
hold on, man. Are you still checking in or no?
I'm not on probation or parole.
Not?
No.
Got it?
I just was upset because the LAPD arrested me for riding on the curb. And they have signs everywhere. There's that empty property right there.
What's this?
On freaking Saturday night. And I sat in jail for, they gave me 90 days just released me just 3 hours ago. It was just 3 hours ago.
Hey.
Yeah. I got my camera. Can I hold my phone?
No, leave your phone there.
Alright. So like, if I commit the crime?
Have you? That's why we're here investigating, man.
Alright, well.
Okay?
I just like to make signs. Is it cool if I just sit down?
No.
Just gonna sit down. Trust me.
You always keep doing this, man. Stand up, dude.
Dude, I don't want.
We dealt with you last time.
Dude, I'm just sitting down.
We dealt with you last time on
I
Vine and
just stand
Sunset,
up.
so you have to stand up, dude. We don't
guys took
have
my-
people sit down.
You guys took my property, dude. You guys took my property.
Okay, you face this way, dude. Spread your legs.
Listen, you guys got my backpack. You guys got all my shit.
We didn't deal with you
You guys
then.
always take my stuff.
We didn't deal
I
with
never
you
got
then.
my phones back. You guys
Just relax.
never subject to an investigation, man. You never gave me my shit back.
That wasn't me.
I never got my phones, my HD drives, any of my shit. My backpack. You guys got my tarot cards right now. All my stuff, dude. I don't know how you're brandishing a weapon. If someone was out here saying I pop into the store, go right around and ask people, business owners. Go ask business owners what I was doing. I was upset. And I was venting in the street.
You guys want to meet with the PR?
But if I'm
no,
not
we're
being
doing-
detained, I like to be free to leave. I'm free to leave.
No, you're being detained right now
For what?
because someone called and said that you had a knife.
Okay, well, I don't have a knife.
Okay.
I didn't have a knife. I like to be free to leave. If I'm not under arrest, I like to be free to leave.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
Can I need to speak to a supervisor?
Okay. Why do you want to speak to a supervisor?
Because you guys are just depriving me of life, liberty, and property right now without due process of
Right
law.
now, we're depriving you of life,
Because
liberty, and
state
property.
police functions only to immediate threats to public health, safety, and welfare.
What?
If I'm not state police functions,
We are not state police. That's why they are not
you're
here.
operating as police.
We are a local jurisdiction.
Okay,
police
so
department.
even worse. It's under Title 18, Chapter 13, subsection 241, 242. If two or more persons go on disguise on the highway or premises of another with the intent to deprive any person of any right or privilege given by the Constitution or laws of the United States, that person can be fined in this country
Okay.
or imprisoned.
Okay.
$10,000, 10 years or
Whoa! $10,000? Holy crap!
You're civilly liable.
I'm civilly liable for that? Shoot. I guess I should let you go then.
I'd like to be free to leave 5 years.
Okay. Well, as soon as we finish your investigation, you'll be free to leave.
Okay, but I have a fee schedule.
You what?
I have a fee schedule
You have a fee schedule? A fee schedule for what?
for being detained like this.
Oh, okay. Well, you can go ahead and give that fee schedule to the department down at 100 Main Street. They'll be sure to process that.
They've got it.
Right
You guys
to
know
a
who I am.
check.
You guys know who I am. I don't want to file claims with you.
Oh, okay.
Just make your insurance go up.
Yeah,
Hey, great news for you. Our supervisor just showed up.
Do you have a business card, though?
Do I have a business card? I do have a business
Can I
card.
please have it?
It's blank right now.
You have to have a business card.
That's fine. It's a business card.
You
I
I have to have a badge, a business card, and a
If
photo
you're
ID.
operating with authority and
Which section is that again?
On my box, my handcuffs are double locked.
Because you're not being transported.
You still are supposed to double lock my handcuffs.
No, only when you're being transported.
That's clever.
Hey, Sarge, he wants to talk to you about Title 18.
Title 18?
Yeah, apparently we're subject to a $10,000 fine because we're not acting properly as state police.
Am I free to leave, Sarge?
Yes. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. You
I'll
know what's
give you a
going on?
I don't know that they got I know they got a call apparently that someone's armed with a weapon
Yes.
attacking people, and I appreciate them coming out and responding as they did. I didn't hear any sirens blaring. They didn't roll up on me. They rolled up on me real calm and cool.
That's how we roll.
Okay,
That's how we roll. So what we're doing
But
is
they patted me down. I'm not armed with a weapon. There's no party that's coming complaining against me. I'm just asking if I'm free.
not at this point.
Which way?
What am I being
We're waiting for a call back from the person who called us in to verify that there in fact was no crime, and if there's no crime and everything's on the up and up, we pat him down. No weapon was found. Okay, then you'll be free to leave. So just hang tight for us. Okay, you'll be free to go. Why would someone want to call in on you? Did you do anything to someone that would piss them off to stiffen a call that you really weren't doing anything at all?
What did the call say that I did?
The call said you had a knife. You were out here.
Describe the person with my.
Male Hispanic, 6'1".
I'm not Hispanic.
Well, that's
You guys
what
might
I'm
be.
telling
You guys might be looking for the wrong person.
wearing a black tank top. So,
But that fits a lot of people out here's description.
you know what? And that's why we go with what we go. That's why we don't roll up guns blazing and sirens and everything. We're going to check you out, make sure you're good to go, make sure that
If
you
I'd
are
harm
or not
someone,
the
if I'd
person.
harm someone, you'd be able to see that, or someone would be out here talking to you guys.
If you harm someone,
Yeah.
yeah, I believe it. I
There'd
believe
be
it.
more than one person just calling and saying that I do that. I wouldn't. Where would I? Come on. There's cameras up and down this whole street. You guys know me. I don't do that kind of shit.
I don't know you. I don't know you.
Well, I don't do that kind of shit. So
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
I don't do that kind of shit. It's not how I operate.
I'm glad you don't. We don't need people out there doing that stuff.
If I see someone out there doing that, I wouldn't be calling the police. I'd take care of it myself. But a lot of times you can calm these people down, but they're just violent people.
That is very, very true.
It's like I feel like if I don't instigate a fight with some of those people, like they're just gonna go home and beat up the kid or their wife or something. So it's like sometimes I go instigate fights with people like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I
Like
go
they
for
were
it.
on
You
the
know what? Go
train
for it.
freaking out, and I was like, you know, shut up, dude. Like, what are you gonna do, dude? Like,
Go for it. I like it.
Fuck
You know
you.
why? Because they're trying to intimidate everyone else.
yeah,
with that.
and
then
when
when
as soon
someone
as
like
you
you
stand up
steps
to them, they back down. They act
there
like
you go.
cowards.
There you go. It's very true. It's very true.
It's wrong though, but the community should know that and act that way anyways. A lot of people are good though. People in the community are good. They don't like it. They're just gangsters. No one stands up to the fucking thugs.
Because they're intimidated and they're afraid that if they stand up, no one else is going to help
Yeah,
them
they
out and
will.
stand up with them.
Yeah, they will.
But
Every
most
time
people
though.
will. You get one or two standing up, everyone else is going to stand up, and they're going to be quiet.
But who cares? Even if you know in your heart what's right or wrong, you have to act. Just like I've seen cops running in towards gunfire and firefighters going the fucking house is on fire. Even when we told them there's no one in there,
You
we
should have
were.
became a cop then.
Nah, I mean I do my job anyways.
You should have became a cop.
Nah, I
You
mean
see
I
something
can't.
that's wrong, and you go step in and make it right.
I mean I try to do I can. I try to mind my own business though too. Also like part of like being I'm a fellow mite. Like part of my thing is like I have to mind my own business sometimes too. But if it's like right in my face, I can't help but act. I hear what you're saying though. But I'm on a different path. I don't really care about the money or material shit. Like being paid, like compensated in terms of like your time or like for putting in effort, like to do things that are right or wrong for the same. I mean, I hear you. Like I appreciate you guys' service and shit. Like everyone
Well,
has.
thank you. We appreciate that.
Everyone does. Like we live in chaos if we didn't have fucking order. But like, there's got to be like a controlled chaos. So it's cool.
But most of the people we stop aren't thanking us, so it's nice when someone does.
Yeah, no, I know. I know how it is. You know, I appreciate. You know, I got bullied off the train station. I called you guys and I waited an hour and a half for you guys to show up to file a police report for someone bullying me off the train. I'm serious.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe it.
Mr. Fleming, what's your phone number?
I'm not Mr. Fleming.
What's your sovereign name?
Well, another name is Christopher, but I go by Antichrist.
Antichrist. That's
But the name that I filed with the government is Christopher A. Fleming Howe.
okay. Well, what's your phone number?
I don't have one right now. You guys have my
What's
phone?
that phone?
That's just a phone that I have to carry in case.
You don't know the number at all?
That phone
What's your government issued social
You
security
guys have
number?
my backpack. I don't have it. I give that to you.
You did?
Yeah.
What's your sovereign social security number?
I don't have one.
None of those either, huh?
You guys know me. I just got out. I got my release paper. You should see my release paper in my wallet.
I didn't look at it.
But I got it.
How long were you in for?
This is my property. I just got out 3 hours ago. Here's my release paper. Look, you see, I just got my money. And they even let me sign my ID with 666.
Did they?
They know, yeah, they know with DMV issue because I pushed an issue. Because they're trying to say I can't sign my number with I can't sign your name with a number. And so you can sign it with the numbers as long as you put your name after it or you sign words after it. So they let me sign it like that. Like I swear, show my ID. It says 666 on my ID. Yeah, I need it. I need it.
No, you. Do you need any information out there? You good?
They know me. They just got me. You guys just released me.
I didn't release
We
you.
didn't
They gave
release
me
you.
90 days. They gave me 90 days for writing on the curb right there.
LA County released you.
But why is
90
LAPD?
days?
Yeah, for writing. Every cycle of materialism ends with the restoration of materialism or idealism. Every cycle of materialism ends with the restoration of idealism. So they're like, this felony vandalism. But I took 90 days, but they didn't give me probation or nothing. I'm not on probation, so I'm like, otherwise, someone would call and say I was an immediate threat. Isn't that true? Like, you have to be an immediate threat to public health, safety, and welfare for the police to be able to act upon you.
Nope.
So you guys just get to act upon whoever you want because they're willing to contract with you. But if I'm sitting there saying I don't want to contract with you, I'm not subject to your jurisdiction. I don't recognize your authority. Isn't that a different situation?
Would they say nothing?
Antichrist.
right?
Antichrist.
Mr. Antichrist.
There you go.
Spread your legs for me.
Mister's title is only to read legal fictions, which I am not. I'm a real boy, like Pinocchio.
Yeah, but put this back in your pocket.
So what do they say? I wasn't threatening anybody with a knife. I was yelling in the street.
Do me a favor, man. Try not to stand in the middle of the street like you're doing.
I wasn't standing in the street. I was crossing the street.
Do us a favor, man. Okay?
I do ritual though at dawn, noon,
All
dusk,
right,
and midnight.
Whenever it's your left hand, turn on
But
top
I
of your head.
do ritual at dawn,
Your head.
noon, dusk, and midnight. But you said you were gonna give me a business card, remember?
I'm not.
What's the
You
call?
want
Do you remember? So you don't carry business cards with your name on them already? How do I really know it's you? It's just name on your shirt. How can I verify that? You should have some photo identification. A guard card or a city police card, identification card. Yeah, something that identifies you work for the city police. Your photo identification on it. Then I can see your face. Your sunglasses.
Huh?
Because then I can see your face and identify you're the actual person who is authorized to operate in that capacity. Right? Shouldn't you have that ID for me? If I'm a member of the public, you're subject to the city
I
authority.
don't have to show you my police ID. I have my badge number right here. I have my last name. That's
Your
all
badge
I'm
number
required
is
to give
printed
you.
on your t-shirt? Okay, cool.
See it right there?
Yeah, I did. Actually, that's cool. Thank you. I never noticed that. I just thought you guys were just wearing t-shirts.
Well, I just figured since you're paying so much attention to all this stuff, you would have noticed the little fine print there.
I didn't notice that until you said that. But that should match a photo identification that matches your badge
But
number
like I said, if you
on
know
the business card.
if you know our policy,
On the
because
business card.
unfortunately, with
How would I
other,
verify that?
huh?
How would I verify that? Because it's not just my opinion, it's like a Supreme Court ruling. It
Really, which one?
was in Texas. because some guy was pulling over girls and groping them in his brother's car.